I love the tight fit, slim fit jeans and that stuff. Like I don't want to
Very
go back.
dapper.
I don't want to go back to the baggy style
No way.
dress
It will,
pants
I don't
and
think.
stuff.
I don't think it would work.
Like, but that was huge, and like everything was fitted big for you in the 90s. Like, you wore like baggy dress pants.
Scott's kind of that style.
Really?
Like he'll wear like baggy cargos and a t-shirt.
See, I love my
His
like
hair
skinny
up, big beard.
stuff. Can love it.
I guess it depends on your. Like,
He
what
can
kind of
pull it
person you
off.
are,
Like
yeah.
like it doesn't look like he's like a substantial guy. It doesn't look like he's drowning in his clothes, you know.
How big is he? Like, what is his body type? Is he like a chubbier dude,
He's
a
a
skinnier
little
dude?
yeah, he's a chubbier dude.
Like
big.
I just like when you talk about him, it's just nice to picture him in my head.
Yeah, he's like
How tall?
Just a little bit taller than me.
5'10"?
Yeah.
5'10".
I have no. I'm really
just
bad
like
with weight, but
just
like
like
he's
a thicker
yeah,
dude.
Yeah. He's got like
Blonde.
I love like
blonde
soft
hair.
and
Yeah.
cute.
I can see
Yeah.
it. I can see it. Just a comfy
Like
guy.
people always say like he looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Like obviously he's younger and much cuter, but he has like really gorgeous blue eyes.
What color is his hair?
Blonde hair, blonde beard.
Like a dirty blonde?
Yeah, but pretty. Like pretty light. But his like roots are darker, but then like because he has pretty long hair, like the ends are really light. And he's got like the brightest blue eyes, perfect smile.
We're gonna see soon when she gets HOH.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, this is why I need a real good descriptive look.
For sure.
And he wears like, he'll wear like a nice plaid buttoned up to the top, cargo pants or.
What does he do? What's his job?
Right now he does like telecommunications installation, so like fiber
Bobby was
optic
the one who gave it
wires and
away.
stuff
Nice.
like that. Like usually like industrial, like for a courthouse or for a building. But he wants to go back to school, so that would be great.
How old is he?
He's 28.
come back.
He's
Nice.
like a half a year older than me.
Nice. And you guys how'd you guys originally meet? You guys went to school together?
I dated his goofy friend, yeah. And
Did-
we went to high school in Airdrie. And so there's only 3 schools, so everybody like knows each
Where
other.
is Airdrie?
Right outside of Calgary.
We will let this
Right,
case
I knew
go unsolved.
So he went to the Catholic school and I went to the public
It's a poor case.
And we met and we
cold
knew
case,
like,
that's right.
because we're kind of those people who like didn't give a fuck
It's over.
and like mouthed it off to whoever we want.
It's a cold case.
And was it like never really got checked?
Never to be solved.
But we like knew immediately like, oh shit, this person's gonna check me, and we did that for each other.
was fun,
We
though.
were like hot and cold, in high school, and then when we were like 18, is we started just hanging out every single day.
Yeah, and then you didn't start getting intimate until later?
Till like a few years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah.
So you guys were just kind of the best friend turned couple.
Yeah, but we were like partners still, and we would tell people that. Like even if we dated other people, it's like
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was like- you know what I mean?
I've heard of those stories.
like we had dogs together. He helped me through like times that I wouldn't have got through
Don't
without
do
him.
that.
I've heard of those types of relationships.
Yeah.
They're always interesting. They always intrigue me.
Well, everybody
Because
was
I
always
always
like,
wonder why you didn't originally. Like why? Like why wait until? Was there one person that held off until
it was
24?
more
Was
like
it you?
it was more like it
What's
just.
going on? There's something going on. There is something going on.
What?
Absolutely lost their freaking minds.
Don't make me put that hat back on.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Everyone thinks there's a pool party because Bobby, Cindy, and I all came out and said no pool party. But there's not.
That would be a good reason to think that there's a pool party.
No, honestly, man, there isn't. No. As far as I know, Red loses it.
Tell us the story again. Continue.
It was more like it was just working it was working perfectly. We resented kind of the fact that people would be like, well, why aren't you? And we'd be like, it doesn't make our relationship any less special, or it doesn't mean we love each other less,
That what? You're not together.
that we weren't.
Officially, you called yourself.
But there was something there holding it off.
You guys live together?
No, I guess because it was like when I moved to New Orleans and we were like separate for an amount of time that we realized like, well, we can't do this.
So you guys were just best friends
And I guess
though,
it kind of
before
like,
that.
yeah, just best friends.
And you were
didn't
like,
even,
I still am gonna meet someone else to marry.
Well, I'm me. I was like, I'm never gonna get married. I never really thought I'd like be in a relationship with a man. Like at a certain point in my life, I never thought like it would be like that. I never thought I'd be in a normal relationship.
Yeah.
For me, it was just like, I'm crazy. No one's gonna want to be with me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to put someone through that. Also, like, I really wanted to like be able to give myself everything I needed, you know. And so it was probably a combination. And he was more traditional. Really thought like get married, have kids.
Was he the guy that was always there for you?
100%. I couldn't do anything without him.
Come here. Come sit beside me.
My life would be completely different if it wasn't for Scott. It's insane. You think like you love someone as much as humanly possible, but like I love him more and more every day, and he teaches me stuff every day, and he just
Yeah.
like ever since we were kids, like he loved me, and that was it, you know. I just love him. He loved me. We just like make each other laugh and smile and. Yeah, like I was a shithead. I had all these issues, and he was just like, get over it. Like, you're amazing, you know, and like
Yeah.
told me I could do anything and helped me do everything. I wouldn't have gone to school if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't have made it through school if it wasn't for him. I got really sick after high school too, and he was there for me. And I thought I'd never get better, and he.
Right on. Crazy.
I miss him so much.
I'm a disaster. I'm crying over here for you.
Oh, it's so hard. I really didn't think.
I'm like, I just have to cry. It's hard.
He's just so amazing. I feel like the luckiest person in the world,
That's
you know?
amazing. You are. That's fantastic.
You have it.
I
over
know,
there,
right?
Somewhere.
That's
Have it.
amazing.
Where's
You already have that. There's so many people
I
that
know.
are dying
I know.
for that.
I know I'm the luckiest person. Like, I am
That's
so
amazing.
lucky.
This? Are you enjoying it as much as I am?
I miss him so much, man. It's crazy.
It's really great that you found that.
I'm so lucky. And like, and you guys will meet him and you'll know, like, he's like, we're so similar, but we're also so like complimentary of each other and like our different
I know exactly
styles.
the type of guy he is. I have a buddy just like the type of guy like that. Just like
Does he also
type of
look
guy
like
like
Philip
that.
Seymour Hoffman?
He kind of fits the description, honestly. He fits the description.
Because that's what Scott looks like, right?
Yep.
Yeah, a younger, cuter version,
cuter version
and
of Philip Seymour
alive.
Alive.
R.I.P. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing now?
Or like, who else does he look like?
Don't you love how like 1 minute you're like so dead in here, and the next minute you're like, ah yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy, the roller coaster.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But like,
Going in the diary room helps
you
wake
call
me
him your
up.
partner, but
Yeah.
so are you guys?
So fun. So fun. Yeah, I think we all love the diary room. And I feel like we're
no,
all like,
but
oh my gosh,
we
I'm
like
gonna
we
be
haven't
just, like,
since
I'm gonna get so much airtime.
like
when the show
New
airs, you're,
Orleans
like, probably just, like,
because
up to you.
what?
It's like, oh, okay,
like see other
whatever.
people or like
'Cause
date other
I
people.
wonder how much like that'd be so fun.
But
being
like
the person who goes through and
we
edits
just
all
don't
the
like to
VR
like
clips.
close
That'd be
it
a
like because
fun
and
time,
it's been
don't you
like
think?
3 years, so
Like,
it's still
sitting,
like
hearing everything and knowing exactly what's happening.
we don't need
That'd be
anything
fun.
else, right? But like my whole life, and we both kind of felt the same way of like, well, there's no reason to like. I believe that sometimes, like, I don't know, you got to be open. If we met someone else who like we both loved and wanted to like and loved us and wanted to be a part of our lives, like whatever that looked like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
It didn't. It wouldn't have to be like fucking big love or like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
right.
multiple
It can be
wives.
whatever it is.
It would just be whatever, you know? Like we love people. I wouldn't want to like if he met someone who was really, really special to him, I would want him to tell me, I met this really special person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think you would love them, you know, and just like get to know them and have them be a part of our lives. Like, I just wouldn't want to like discount any options, you know? Like, I just love him, he just loves me, we're just gonna be together forever, we can't be apart. But, like, other than that, there's no, like, rules or, you know.
Do you plan on getting married?
It would be nice for, like, his family and stuff.
Right.
It wouldn't look like a typical wedding, obviously. Like,
Why
and
not?
I wouldn't wear a ring
What
and
would you do?
like just a party,
Yeah.
probably just like a
Like
party.
a reception almost? Or?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't stand in front of people and say stuff, and for me, I feel like it would be hypocritical for me.
Yeah. Based on your beliefs.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Not
where-
that I think marriage is so beautiful, and like my brother, like my family, everyone in my family is
Right, your
married, and
parents,
it's
everything,
my
yeah.
parents, two of my brothers, and I go to the wedding, and I was emceed their wedding. I think it's beautiful. If it works for you, that's perfect. I just like, for me, it's something I've never wanted.
Never wanted.
Yeah. But like a party where it's like we love each other, I'm not gonna stand there and promise a bunch of things to someone. Because like I'm gonna do what
Yeah, it's not necessary.
I'm gonna do me and you do you. Love and respect each other. That could be vows that I would say, and that's pretty much it, you know?
Yeah.
Like love and obey, and those things get me worked up, right?
Right.
And like
What-
for me, because I would just like that's why our relationship is so perfect and works, because I know I'm crazy, I know I have issues. So the second, and like I said, like in like our theory, it's like, oh my God, are they like polygamous? Are they like swingers? Are they like in an open relationship? None of those labels work, but at the same time, I refuse to like put any rules or boundaries or anything on a relationship. I wouldn't want to like
Right.
discount any opportunities, you know? And it doesn't need a label, it's just like what it is.
So, when did you come to this conclusion in terms of like your beliefs on relationships? Just like curious. Like as a kid, is this something you like as you got older?
Something pretty young.
Pretty young.
I just thought like,
It's just something you were like, you know what, this makes sense to me, and I'm gonna roll with it.
yeah. And I'm not trying to be like, I think
No.
a lot of times women get the shaft in those situations, and it's like more expected of women to be this or be that. And I've been in relationships where it wasn't even, and I was just like, fuck that, like. I was gonna say something else, but I forget now.
You forget? It's okay. It's been a long day. So Scott, he's like.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So like in theory, it sounds like, oh, all these words that people throw out that sound like so sensational and
Right.
everything. In reality, it's just like me and Scott watching TV every night, just like being there for each other, just like a totally normal relationship, right? But the second I would say, if I said to myself, you're in a monogamous, committed relationship, you can't look at anybody for the rest of your life, this person is gonna give you everything you ever need, I would just lose my mind, and I would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would go the opposite way. Same way like I described my smoking, right? I don't call myself a non-smoker, because when I do that, and these are my issues, I know that. I'm not like putting it on other people and saying like, these things are bad, like monogamy is bad, or this marriage is bad.
Here we go,
like
guys.
it works for some people, but it just wouldn't work for me because
For sure.
I would go the opposite way, you know? Like smoke 3 pack of cigarettes, you know, the way I do that. So it's just like, I'm not a non-smoker, I'm not a smoker, I just like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, you don't need to put a title on it though by any means. You're not required to.
What?
You're not required to claim yourself as anything. That's
Exactly.
the thing about it.
And I guess, yeah, like I'm really lucky because we've just been like best friends forever. We've had different forms of relationships, you know, like, and we've had different, our relationship has gone through so many phases, and the consistent thing is that we're just like there for each other, and that's
Right.
all that matters to us.
For sure.
That's actually
You'll see tomorrow, like the party happens tomorrow.
What? Exactly. And it's like simple. It's like sounds crazy or whatever and complicated, but it's just like whatever. I miss him so much. I love you so much.
Come back in it though. Today. Oh yeah.
I'm like the luckiest person
I feel like I'm gonna be best friends with Scott too.
ever. You guys will love him. He's so much cooler than me. Like so much cooler than me.
Those are always free.
No, just wait. He's so cute and he's absolutely hilarious. Like I'm, you know, like I'm the opposite of like I'm always like, no, you're so cute. He is like the biggest teaser. Like he'll tease the shit out of you, you know.
I can't wait to meet him.
And he like he knows he gets people and he knows people. He really wants to like get your thing, you know, like
Birds like Ingrid.
what?
Birds like